Podcast Talk. Learn English naturally. Chat like a native.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to English Podcast Hub. I'm John.
And I'm Daniela. Thanks so much for joining us for what might be our most requested topic ever.
Today, we're talking about how to chat like a native speaker, how to sound natural, relaxed, and fluent in everyday English conversations.
This is what so many learners struggle with. You might have perfect grammar and a huge vocabulary, but you still sound like a textbook instead of a real person.
Exactly. Native speakers don't talk like grammar books. We use contractions, informal expressions, slang, idioms, and all sorts of shortcuts that you won't find in traditional textbooks.
So today we're going to teach you the secrets, the words, phrases, rhythms, and patterns that native speakers actually use in casual conversation.
But before we start, don't forget to subscribe, like the video, turn on notifications, and comment below. Let's start with contractions, because this is huge. Native speakers use contractions constantly in casual speech.
Instead of I am, we say I'm. Instead of do not, we say don't. Instead of I would have, we say I would've, or even I'd've.
I'd've sounds like I'd've. For example, I'd have gone to the party if I'd known you were going.
Not using contractions makes you sound overly formal or robotic. I am going to the store. Sounds stiff. I'm going to go to the store. Sounds natural.
Wait, gonna? Let's talk about informal pronunciation. Native speakers reduce and blend words all the time.
Right. Going to becomes gonna. Want to becomes wanna. Gotta becomes gotta. Oughta becomes oughta.
I'm gonna grab some coffee. I want to see that movie. I gotta run. We're out of milk.
Now, these are pronunciation shortcuts, not formal writing. You wouldn't write gonna in an essay, but you definitely say it in conversation.
Other common reductions, kinda becomes kinda, sort of becomes sorta, a lot of becomes a lotta.
It's kind of cold today. I'm sort of tired. There are a lot of people there.
Now let's talk about filler words. Native speakers use these constantly, even though teachers often tell you not to.
Filler words are things like like, you know, I mean, well, so, and actually.
These aren't mistakes, they're natural pauses that give you time to think. Every native speaker uses them.
Like is especially common among younger speakers. I was like so tired yesterday. Or that movie was like amazing.
You know and I mean are used to check for understanding or emphasize a point. It was really expensive, you know? Or, I mean, what did they expect?
Now, let's discuss common phrases that native speakers use to start conversations or respond to things.
For greetings, instead of just hello, native speakers might say, hey, what's up? How's it going? What's going on? Or, how are you doing?
And the responses aren't always literal. If someone says, what's up, you don't actually need to tell them what's happening. You can just say, not much, nothing much, same old, or, hey.
How's it going can be answered with, pretty good, can't complain, not bad, living the dream, often sarcastic, or hanging in there.
Hanging in there suggests you're okay, but things are a bit tough. Work has been crazy, but I'm hanging in there.
Now let's discuss agreement and acknowledgement. When someone tells you something, how do native speakers respond?
Strong agreement. Absolutely. Totally. For sure. Definitely. 100%. You got it. Exactly.
Casual agreement. Yeah. Yep. Uh-huh. Right. True. Fair enough. Makes sense.
Fair enough means you accept what someone said even if you don't fully agree. I can't come to the party tonight. Fair enough. Maybe next time.
For showing you're listening. Mm-hmm. Oh, really? No way. Wow. Interesting. I see. Got it.
No way expresses surprise or disbelief. I just won the lottery. No way. That's amazing.
Now let's discuss informal expressions for saying yes and no.
For yes, yeah, yep, sure, of course, absolutely, you bet. Why not? Sounds good.
You bet is very casual and enthusiastic. Can you help me move this weekend? You bet.
For no. Nah, nope, not really. I don't think so. Probably not. I'm good. I'll pass.
I'm good can mean no thanks. Want some more coffee? I'm good, thanks.
I'll pass means you're declining an offer. Want to go skydiving? Yeah, I'll pass on that one.
Now, let's talk about emphasis and intensifiers. Native speakers love to emphasize.
Instead of very, we often use really, super, so, pretty, totally, absolutely, or incredibly.
I'm really tired. That's super cool. She's so nice. It's pretty good. That's totally awesome.
Pretty in this context doesn't mean beautiful. It means fairly or quite. The movie was pretty good means it was reasonably good.
For negative emphasis, not at all, not really, not even, hardly, or barely.
Did you like it? Not really. Or, I barely had time to eat lunch today.
Now let's discuss common idioms and expressions that native speakers use all the time.
There are hundreds, but let's focus on the most common ones. Piece of cake means something is very easy.
That test was a piece of cake. Or, can you help me? Sure, piece of cake.
No big deal means something isn't important or difficult. Thanks for helping. No big deal.
Hit the hay or hit the sack means go to bed. I'm exhausted. I'm gonna hit the hay.
Under the weather means feeling sick. I'm feeling a bit under the weather today.
Call it a day means stop working or doing something. It's getting late. Let's call it a day.
Hang out means spend time casually. Want to hang out this weekend?
Catch up means to talk and share what's been happening. We should get together and catch up.
Now let's talk about phrasal verbs because native speakers use these constantly instead of formal single-word verbs.
Instead of postpone, we say put off. Instead of tolerate, we say put up with. Instead of investigate, we say look into.
I keep putting off my dentist appointment. I can't put up with this noise anymore. We'll look into the problem.
More common ones: figure out means solve, give up means quit, show up means arrive, turn down means reject, run into means meet unexpectedly.
I can't figure out how to use this app. I'm ready to give up. He showed up late. They turned down my offer. I ran into my old teacher yesterday.
Now let's discuss how native speakers express opinions in casual conversation.
Instead of the formal, in my opinion, we usually say, I think, I feel like, I'd say, to me, or the way I see it.
I think this restaurant is overpriced. I feel like we should wait. I'd say it's worth trying. To me, that doesn't make sense.
For stronger opinions, I'm telling you, trust me, honestly, no doubt, or without a doubt.
I'm telling you, that movie is incredible. Trust me, you'll love it. Honestly, I'm not surprised.
Now, let's talk about how to disagree politely in casual conversation.
Direct disagreement can sound rude, so native speakers often soften it. Instead of you're wrong, we say, I'm not sure about that, or I see it differently, or I don't know if I agree.
Or you can start with partial agreement, like, I see what you mean, but, or that's true, but, or you have a point, however.
I see what you mean, but I think there's another way to look at it. Or, that's true, but we should also consider.
Now let's talk about expressions of surprise and reactions.
For surprise, really? Seriously? No way. Are you kidding? You're joking. Shut up. Playful, not rude. Get out. Playful.
Shut up and get out sound rude, but among friends expressing surprise, they're common and playful. I got the job. Shut up, that's amazing.
For positive reactions, that's awesome. That's great. Good for you. Nice. Sweet. Cool.
That sucks. That's terrible. Oh no. Bummer. What a drag. That's rough.
That sucks is very casual and common. My car broke down. Oh man, that sucks.
Now let's talk about asking questions in natural conversational ways.
Instead of what is your opinion, we'd say what do you think? Or what's your take? Or how do you feel about it?
Instead of do you understand, we'd say does that make sense? Or you follow? Or you know what I mean?
Instead of what are you doing, we might say what you doing? Or what are you up to? Or what's going on?
Whatcha is what are you blended together. Very casual. What you watching? What you got there?
Now let's discuss conversation starters and small talk topics that natives use.
Weather is classic. Beautiful day, isn't it? Can you believe this heat? Looks like rain.
Weekend plans. Got any plans for the weekend? Doing anything fun? Any big plans?
Recent activities. Been up to much? What have you been up to? Keeping busy?
Been up to much is very casual for have you been doing anything interesting?
Now let's talk about how to keep conversations flowing naturally.
Use tag questions to keep engagement. Isn't it? Don't you? Right? You know?
It's a nice day, isn't it? You like pizza, don't you? That was crazy, right?
Use follow-up questions and show interest. Oh yeah? Tell me more. And then what happened? How did that go?
You went to Italy? How was it? I've always wanted to go there.
Now let's discuss expressions for changing topics.
Anyway, by the way, speaking of which, oh, that reminds me. On a different note, random question.
Anyway, how's work been? By the way, did you hear about... Speaking of movies, have you seen...
That reminds me is great for natural transitions. That reminds me, I need to call my mom.
Now let's talk about ending conversations politely.
You can't just walk away. Native speakers use soft exits. Well, I should get going. I should let you go. I won't keep you. I'd better run.
Anyway, it was great seeing you. Let's catch up soon. We should do this again. Take care.
I'd better run means you need to leave. It's getting late. I'd better run.
Now let's discuss common slang that native speakers use. This varies by age and region, but some are universal.
Chill means relax or calm. Just chill out. Or as an adjective, he's pretty chill, easygoing.
Dude is casual address, mainly among men, but increasingly gender neutral. Dude, that was awesome.
Guys is commonly used for mixed groups, not just men. Hey guys, how's it going?
Awesome, cool, sweet, and nice are all-purpose positive reactions.
Lame means disappointing or boring. That party was pretty lame.
Sketchy means suspicious or questionable. That website looks sketchy.
Legit means legitimate or genuine. That's a legit concern. Or this pizza is legit, meaning really good.
Now let's talk about expressions that are currently trendy, especially among younger speakers.
For real means seriously? I just won $100. For real? That's awesome.
No cap means no lie or seriously. That was the best concert, no cap.
Low-key means somewhat or kind of secretly. I'm low-key excited about this. Or I low-key want pizza.
High-key is the opposite, very much or openly. I'm high-key stressed about this exam.
These trendy expressions come and go, so don't worry about using all of them. Just be aware they exist.
Now let's discuss rhythm and intonation, because this is crucial for sounding natural.
Native speakers don't stress every word equally. We stress content words, nouns, verbs, adjectives, and reduce function words, articles, prepositions.
I went to the store, not I went to the store. The emphasis is on store.
We also use rising intonation for questions and to show we're not finished speaking.
Are you coming? Has rising intonation at the end. Statements have falling intonation.
Now, let's talk about responses to thank you, because natives rarely just say, you're welcome.
Common responses. No problem, no worries, sure, of course, anytime, don't mention it, my pleasure, happy to help.
No worries is especially common in Australia and increasingly in the US, very casual and friendly.
In very casual contexts, you might even hear yep, or as acknowledgments of thanks.
Now let's discuss how natives talk about preferences and choices.
Instead of I prefer coffee, you might say I'm more of a coffee person, or I'd rather have coffee.
I'm not really a morning person. I'm more into action movies. I'd rather stay home tonight.
I could go for means you like something. I could go for some pizza right now.
I'm down for that, or I'm down, means you're willing or interested. Want to see a movie? Yeah, I'm down.
Now let's do a role play, demonstrating all these natural conversation elements. Ready?
Ready.
Hey, Daniela, how's it going?
Hey, not bad. Just super busy with work lately. How about you?
Yeah, I hear you. I've been swamped too. Actually, I've been meaning to ask, did you ever check out that restaurant I mentioned?
Oh, yeah, I went there last weekend, and dude, it was amazing. The pasta was legit the best I've ever had.
No way. I'm telling you, that place is incredible. Did you get the carbonara?
I did. How'd you know?
That's what I always get. It's like the perfect comfort food, you know?
Totally. Hey, speaking of food, are you still planning that dinner party thing?
Yeah, actually, I'm thinking next Saturday. You'd come, right?
For sure. What time?
Probably around 7. I'm going to make that Thai curry recipe I was telling you about.
Oh, man, that sounds awesome. Can I bring anything?
Nah, I'm good. Just bring yourself. Oh, and if you want to bring a friend or two, that's totally cool.
Sweet. I might bring my roommate if that's okay.
Absolutely. The more the merrier. Anyway, I should probably get back to work. This project is killing me.
I feel ya. All right, well, good luck with that. I'll see you Saturday, right?
You bet. Take care.
You too.
Perfect. That conversation used so many natural elements: contractions, informal expressions, phrasal verbs, filler words, casual responses.
Right. It flowed naturally and sounded like two actual friends talking, not a textbook dialogue.
Now let's point out specific elements. I said, how's it going? Not, how are you? That's more casual.
I used super busy instead of very busy, and I hear you to show I understand and relate.
I used, I've been meaning to ask, which is a natural way to bring up something you've been thinking about.
I said dude for casual emphasis and legit for really or genuinely.
I'm telling you, emphasizes my strong opinion. And at the end, 6 agreement.
Speaking of food, naturally changed the topic, and that dinner party thing is casually vague.
You'd come, right? With the tag question shows I expect, hope, yes, but I'm checking.
For sure is enthusiastic agreement, and oh man is a casual exclamation.
I'm good means I don't need anything. And that's totally cool, shows something is acceptable.
The more the merrier is an idiom meaning we welcome more people.
I should probably get back to work. It's a soft exit. And killing me is informal for very difficult.
I feel you means I understand and empathize, very casual and current.
And you bet is enthusiastic agreement for yes.
See how many casual, natural elements were packed into that short conversation?
Now let's discuss some common mistakes learners make when trying to sound natural.
One mistake is using slang incorrectly or in the wrong context. Don't say dude to your boss in a formal meeting.
Another is overusing slang or trendy expressions. If every sentence has like and low-key, it sounds forced.
Using overly formal language in casual contexts. I must depart instead of I gotta go.
Or the opposite, being too casual in formal situations, saying yeah, whatever, to a professor.
Translating idioms from your language directly, they usually don't work in English.
And not using contractions. Remember, I'm going to sounds stiff in casual conversation. Say I'm gonna.
Now let's talk about regional differences. English sounds different depending on where you are.
American English tends to be more informal overall. British English maintains slightly more formal register, even in casual conversation.
Australian English has its own slang. Arvo for afternoon, servo for service station, brekkie for breakfast.
But the good news is that most casual expressions work across all varieties of English. How's it going is understood everywhere.
Now let's give some practical tips for learning to chat like a native.
Watch TV shows and movies, but focus on casual contemporary shows, not period dramas or formal documentaries.
Listen to podcasts where people have natural conversations, not scripted content.
Notice how people actually talk on social media, in YouTube videos and vlogs. This is current natural language.
Practice with native speakers if possible, or with other learners who are focused on natural conversation.
Don't be afraid to imitate. If you hear a phrase you like, use it. That's how you internalize it.
Record yourself having conversations and listen back. Do you sound natural or stilted?
And remember, different contexts require different language. How you chat with friends differs from how you speak with colleagues or strangers.
Read the room. If everyone's being formal, match that. If it's casual, relax your language.
Remember, sounding like a native isn't about perfection. It's about being comfortable, natural, and conversational.
Some learners will always have an accent, and that's totally fine. Sounding natural is about word choice, rhythm, and conversational flow, not accent.
Exactly. Many successful, fluent speakers have accents. What matters is that you're understood and you sound confident.
Thank you all so much for joining us on English Podcast Hub today. We hope this episode has given you the tools to chat more naturally in English.
Remember, natural conversation is a skill that improves with practice. Don't be afraid to experiment and make mistakes.
If you found this episode helpful, please subscribe, leave us a review, and share it with other English learners.
And practice these phrases today. Use them with friends, language partners, or even when talking to yourself.
Until next time, keep it casual, keep it natural, and keep practicing.
Catch you later, everyone.